It's a little bit warmer than I thought it was gonna be, but we are fucking chilling. So usually I start over on transition on the mini quarter, and then I move up to the mani pad, and then I'll go over to ledges, rail, and flat ground, all that jazz. My name is Corbin Michael New. It's Korbin Michaelnew. Currently, I'm residing at Pearl Street Co-op in Austin, Texas, West Campus. Seth lived here. He's my best friend. So I just hang out with him all the time, and then getting to know the people here, and then it was last year when running for Bitch Who Thinks They Live Here, I stayed upstairs in the mezz for a week, posted up there with the TV and the VHS player and the PS2. And people seem to be fine with me living there. And I was tired of driving from Pflugerville all the way to here just to spend the night, so decided to just put more shit into an empty room. And yeah, that's about it. So I do have a job. Believe it or not, I'm a baker. Full time. I got that Blue Cross Blue Shield healthcare. It's pretty nice. Why haven't I signed a lease yet? Last year I was waiting on getting an appointment with an advisor at ACC. It just took forever to get a class schedule, and by the time I had gotten one, the semester had already started. It was too late to really get a lease. I have signed a contract though. I signed one on Monday this week. But my security deposit was given back to me, which is weird. I didn't get an email about it or anything. So I need to check up with that. I don't have classes. The classes that I signed up for, the classroom was too full. So I'm gonna get another meeting with an advisor and go back next semester for my prerequisites, so I can start the animation class. But right now the whole lease thing is a little bit funky. What's going on with that? I play this thing. This is the theremin. Put some rad plugins on it. I've been skateboarding for 6.5 years. And I'm still shit. I make collages. This is the box with all my shit. Mod Podge, X-Acto blade. Yeah, just a bunch of bullshit in here, kind of. Yeah, I draw a little bit. I'm not that good. I need to study a little bit more anatomy. And then I also do photography.
high school. I've actually known him since kindergarten, but in senior year, right after COVID, we kind of like our senior class had built this like senior lounge basically because there was a bunch of empty classrooms after our high school expanded, and so we used an old one, and just all of our grade, which was like 70 people, would like go in and out for lunch, and that was just like I spent so much time with that guy. um, Especially like I would stay after school because my mom worked there, and he would stay after school because his mom lived kind of far, so we would just have like all this time together just like hanging out and stuff, and that was kind of when I got to know him the most. So then obviously we graduated and kind of just grew closer. I think we've been doing a lot more creative stuff together. We've always been doing like projects and stuff, but like it's really picked up. Like we're like performing at shows and making all these little projects and stuff, and it's pretty good. Especially after he moved into Pearl, like we've really just been spending a bunch of time together. Like he gets off work and we just like shoot the shit for hours until both of us have to go to sleep. So yeah, that's pretty great.
My name is Lily Van Ness. I am a co-membership coordinator.
I am Aisha Hughes, and I am also a co-membership coordinator.
So Seth moved into Pearl last fall. We are in charge of assigning rooms and welcoming members and giving them all the information about moving in. And basically, as soon as Seth showed up at Pearl, Corbin did as well.
He was a very prominent front of house. And then when the spring rolled around, we were doing room checks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was doing room checks where we just kind of, occasionally go through the empty rooms and make sure that they're empty. And I opened the door, and the first thing I saw was just stacks of VHS tapes, like hundreds of VHS tapes, just stacked up on the floor, and a big flat screen TV and a bed and a beautifully furnished room.
yeah.
And what is supposed to be an empty room.
Yeah, so this started us questioning him and asking about if he had a contract. And he always reiterated to us that he was in negotiation. Like
Always
he
in the
was
process.
always in the process of signing a lease.
Yeah.
Whether it was like he didn't have proof that he was enrolled in school, which we were like, we understand, we can work with that. Like college houses usually finds a way to like help out if you don't have like exact documentation for your schooling, and it just became excuse after excuse.
It was like a new move-in date
Yeah.
every few weeks.
Yeah.
That just kept getting pushed back.
Yeah. And we soon realized by looking at the master list that he had not been in the process of getting a contract.
And then we had an open mic night where Seth and Corbin
Had a performance
had
together.
a performance. It was a shit show nightmare, and
They shaved each other's heads.
yeah.
Or I think they got other people
got
to
other
shave their
people.
heads.
During the performance.
And it took too long, and they eventually just had to like take the guards off and
Yeah, so they were both bald.
yeah.
Scary sight. So we decided to give him an ultimatum. It was, you have 72 hours to get a contract, or you're out of here. And we had to really hammer the idea in that he is not a resident, so it would not be an eviction.
Right.
It would be a squatting
Right.
situation.
He would be
Where
trespassing.
he would be trespassing, and the police would have to be called if he refused to leave.
Yeah.
And that seemed to scare him straight a little bit.
There's the energy. Oh my god.
I did get a text message today from Amanda. They were like, dude, okay, it's the end of the semester. if you don't have a contract, you gotta move out by the end of the week. So I was hurrying up today to get my student ID and get another contract pending, and I got it signed today. But I don't know when what's her face, Sophia Hernandez, is gonna get back to me about that. So I don't know. Being here at Pearl Street has been a fucking era, dude. It's been awesome. It's like more often than not recently, I'll be like on the balcony and it's like 2 a.m. smoking a Newport. I'm like thinking about like how different my life was a year ago. Like, fuck, dude. How am I still living here for free? Like, how am I here right now? It's crazy. I don't know. It's weird. I fucking love it.